Hope you're all doing well. That seems to be my catchphrase. Hope you're all doing well, and I'm sure you are, and I can hope you are in these crazy times that we're living in right now. I can only hope that you're doing well, and you want to watch a movie and you're bored, and you stumble across this video, and you say, you know what? I'm gonna watch 1917 with this guy. She might not know who I am. You might know who I am. Regardless, we're going to watch 1917 together. And yes, if you're curious, there will be a time clock. Eric McGregor says, I'm doing great. Well, that's good to hear, Eric. Thanks for joining. And if you are curious, like I said, yes, there will be a time clock. So you will be able to sync up with me 100% for the movie. Watching it right now while eating. Ah, very cool, very cool. Are you going to watch it with me, Unbelievable Montages, or you're watching it? You already started it. You're just kind of tuning into this watch along. But yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to get this film started in just a few minutes here. Sure, let me sync it. Very cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I think it's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time here. I did do a Quiet Place live watch along, but basically, I did not have a time clock in that video, so it might have been a little more difficult to sync up. But now you will see a time clock. My steelbook got a few paint spots on the front, by the way. Looks like many people have it. Yeah. That's the big thing about getting steelbooks from the mail. You can't actually see what you're buying. Like if you go to the store, you could see what it looks like, and if there's any damages on the product. That's the big thing when you order things online. You don't know 100% what you're getting yourself into. But I am glad that your copy came in. That's very cool, and we're gonna have a good time watching it together. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time. Let's see. Let me just add some stuff here. And we will get started. All right. So, here we go. What is going on here? Stupid thing. Let's get the movie synced up. That would probably be a good idea. And we will get this show on the road. All right. So, let me save all this in here and make sure that the sound is good. All right. You guys are gonna love how I'm gonna do this. You want to see the time clock that we're gonna be using? It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. Future filmmaker, how are you doing? What's up? Thanks for popping in. We're just about to start 1917. As I've been saying repeatedly, yes, there will be a time clock, so don't worry about that. You'll be able to sync up pretty easily. And we're just about to get started here. Now, we're going to start 2 seconds in. We're going to start exactly 2 seconds in. You guys ready to see the time clock? It's the best we got. It's the best we got, gosh darn it. That's it. That's our time clock. There it is. Doing great. Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad. All right, so we were 2 seconds in. We're gonna start the film. So I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna press play on this. I'm gonna press play for the movie. So without further ado, we're 3, 2, 1. Right? Hold on. All right, that's as best as it's getting. All right, that's it. This is very exciting. I'm very excited about this. We're all synced up. We're getting started. We're going to watch 1917. If you guys hadn't already seen, I did a live unboxing of the movie yesterday on 4K Blu-ray. April 6th, 1917. Kind of like how that's how the title appears. It appears as the date first. Very nice opening shot. You watching with headphones, how does that work? So basically I have the movie playing on my PS4. So I'm watching the Blu-ray version. So I have the headset connected to the controller. So I hear the movie through the headset. So there's no copyright infringement. Right off the bat, really, really great performances. Very good performances. Again, I really like the cinematography of this movie. I think Roger Deakins did fantastic. How this is all supposed to be just one shot. It's really, really an achievement what they were able to do here. And they keep you interested the whole way through. And I think that's a testament to the actors, and I think that's a testament to the directing and the cinematography. And I also kind of like on the opening here, you know, they don't think that they're going to be sent to do they don't think they're going to be sent to do this big crazy mission. They just think that they're going to be going to do something small. But yeah, you're right, the production design is incredible. Yeah, they really recreated the whole World War I scenery. Really great production design. See, I like the seriousness to like the tone, but at the same time, their back and forth is so The back and forth is it feels so natural. Now, I would assume that's where they cut, but I have no idea. Maybe not. Maybe they're still. Maybe they still haven't stopped shooting. I don't know. Let's try to pick out the places where they actually have to edit scenes together. It's almost like a play. Hmm. Colin Firth is fantastic in this movie. I mean, he's only in it for what, 2 minutes, but he's great. Hmm. So the Shoefield, who becomes the lead character later on. If you watch it again, you can see his expression during the scene. He doesn't speak, but his face shows that, you know, uh-oh, maybe I shouldn't have came along. You know, maybe he wants nothing to do with this, because later on he says, like, you know, why did you pick me, and all that. That's a good line. Little riddle. Okay, so I'm assuming they cut there, and the score kicks in. I love that. Yeah, music is incredible. That's a cut. Yeah, I would have said so. What a great score. Like, again, you could really get into it. You could really feel it. The score kind of has a Hans Zimmer Dunkirk kind of feel, but at the same time, it does have that Thomas Newman flair, and it sets It sets the mood. Like the acting here and the score sets the tone to immediate urgency. And I think they really pulled that off, which makes the movie really effective. Like, in the end of the day, their mission is simple, but at the same time, impossible. It's literally just deliver a message, go from A to Z. So I love his determination. Blake, his character's name is. I love his determination. He's in this now. I mean, obviously he was close to his brother. That's what we get from this. And he's gonna, you know, A, he has to obey orders, but B, is a very personal mission for him as well. This movie really is a technical achievement. Uh-oh. He's great. He's incredible. The both are incredible. The both guys are fantastic. He's even now a little emotional, you know, because of that back and forth he just had with that guy. He's got anger. He's got so much emotion going through him right now, and you could tell that. That's a big thing from Sam Mendes' direction as well. You could tell, like, Schofield is like, you know, I have to do this now, you know, like I can't just turn back. Can't desert. I hear another example of the incredible production design. And the performances, like everybody who comes in and out and bobs and weaves in and out of this movie, like all the acting is great. Like this guy sitting here, the dog. Hey, TFZ Gaming, how you doing? Thanks for popping in, my friend. Thanks for popping in. Hey, if you got 1917 on Blu-ray, digital, 4K, any of that stuff, if you want to link up, definitely feel free. But like I was saying, with the individual people that are in this movie that kind of come in, like especially with this certain sequence between cut A to when they start to finish in one cut, it's like a play how it plays out. How there's so many people that have to wait their turn to speak, and you have to wait until the exact right moment, and that is a testament to Sam Mendes' direction. I thought this guy was fantastic as well. I don't know this actor's name, but he's great. Listen to that. He really sells it. The acting in this movie is incredible. Like the performances that Sam Mendes got out of these actors is like great. Like it feels so real. Like this movie feels so real. And again, that's a testament to the production design, because as they're walking through these trenches, I mean, the set just has to be enormous. This movie gets better and better for me every time I watch it. I did watch it last night on 4K. By the way, the picture and sound quality to this 4K is incredible. It's it sounds incredible, looks incredible. Like there's a lot of like earthy kind of tones. I mean, some of the colors are vibrant, but the color palette that they use for this film, it's it looks great. It's a visually stunning movie, and it's also a visually appealing movie. That's probably the same thing, isn't it? I love that character moment. Love it. Now, I would imagine that they cut there somewhere. I don't know how, but I would imagine they did. I mean, who knows? So you don't know what's a visual effect, which I think is a big reason why this movie won the Oscar for Best Visual Effects. You don't know what's real and what isn't. Like all those flies, I don't know. Could be real. Fooled me. And again, here, the production design, incredible. How they're able to get through that barbed wire. There's that perfect kind of opening for them, but it looks natural. There's something coming up that I love. Right? Oh, not that. That sucks. Oh, hopefully this guy got his tetanus shot. See, I feel bad for him now. That's like, gotta suck. And that's when you know the movie succeeds. When one of your lead characters gets hurt and you feel emotion for it. Oh, here's this. I think this is what I'm talking. I don't know. See, somewhere I heard that the rats are CGI. Oh yeah, there's a shot. There's a shot. Oh, he stuck his hand on the dead body. That really creeped me out the first time I saw it. Now, hey, listen. this movie maybe should have won Best Production Design for the Oscar. I mean, they gave it to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which, I mean, don't get me wrong, the production design to that was incredible. But honestly, I could see that being a runner-up. You know, I might have voted for this. Like, these sets are massive. And again, you don't know what's CGI and what's not. Like, in the background, I mean, I'm sure it's all real because it looks like a very naturally lit film. But again, it just feels so realistic. And again, the sound editing and the sound mixing, really fantastic. Just popping by to say, hey, bud, I'm a bit busy this evening. I saw you were on. Couldn't pass you by. Well, thanks so much. A lot of the environment is VFX, though. Really? No kidding. See, I gotta watch the bonus features to this. I didn't do that yet. A lot of the environment's VFX, huh? Damn. But I can't tell what because it all looks so real. You know? Like, really real. Look at that. Like, just the placement of bodies throughout is just... This makes this feel so... Just how the ground is and how there's like puddles everywhere, and it just looks so... I could praise the production design of this movie basically the whole entire time. Because for a movie that's one shot, you basically have to have fantastic cinematography and fantastic production design. Your set has to be great. If you have a one-shot movie, you have to see basically everything, which makes this movie a technical achievement. What a film. Yeah, tell me about it. It's great. It's really great. Schofield. So I thought it was either Schofield or Schofield. I think it's Schofield. He just said Sco. And look at that. Again, how Sam Mendes was to say, okay, we're going to have this head in the barbed wire. The camera's going to pan up. That had to be a cut right there. So that probably was digital. But how he said we're gonna pan up. Oh, listen to this music. Here's Thomas Newman being like, yeah, I came to play. Here I am. Yeah, that's great. And right there, you hear that, and it's like, okay, Thomas Newman, like I said, he came to play. Like when the music has to get really bombastic like that, and it has to get really, you know, intense to build tension. It's not just your basic kind of music. It's really good stuff. Like it's really good composition. Oh. Yeah, last night I noticed the masturbation joke for the first time. For somehow I missed that when I originally saw it. Or I saw it twice in the theater, actually. and the makeup, and everything, like for his hand, how he's able to now patch it up again is the thing that just makes it feel so raw. You feel like you're there, you know. So now the tension is definitely even higher because they're in enemy territory. That probably was another cut when it went black there. Yeah, they did. And they didn't even win an Oscar for it. That also makes it feel even more realistic because of the picture. Like, these guys got families too. Mm. Yeah, apparently the rat's fake. But then again, how do you train a rat to do exactly what you want it to do? I mean, I don't know anything about rats, but that looks like a pretty convincing rat. Mm. Oh boy, yeah, that freaked me out. Every time I watch this movie, what was your score on this one? Probably like a 4.5 out of 5, something like that. Probably, probably what I'd say. And again, that sound editing and sound mixing, out of this world. Now look at that. Now there had to have been a cut in there somewhere, so they were able to get him under all those rocks and cover his face with that stuff. This feels totally incredible. And you do feel like they're in danger. It does feel like a very real situation, which I love. Mm. Wow. Love that. Oh, man. Yeah, that sound mix is really something else. Definitely, they deserve to have won that Oscar, and they did. So, definitely well deserving. Okay, I'd imagine there's a cut here when the camera stopped for that like second. Again, fantastic scene with, with their acting and their chemistry. Damn, I'm a little behind. Blu-ray froze. Uh-oh, your Blu-ray froze. You just got it today, didn't you? Hopefully they didn't send you a defective disc. So this is really the first time a Schofield, you know, says, "Hey, maybe you really should have taken somebody else." Like you could see it in his eyes throughout the whole opening of the movie, really. But this was the first time that he really verbalized, you know, he probably really doesn't want to be doing this, but now they're in for the long haul. So I said just fire the flare. No, it's the Blu-ray player. Sony players do that. Damn. My Blu-ray The Lion King froze the first time I watched it. Yeah, the first time I got Toy Story 4 on 4K Blu-ray, it skipped in one scene. It was always the same scene. I cleaned the disc, put it back in. There was no scratches on it, and it skipped the same scene. So there was definitely the disc was defective, so I had to go return it. Then I got another one and put it in. And it was fine. And that's the one I currently have now. This guy would have been fantastic in a Harry Potter movie. Again, great example of the screenplay and how good the screenplay is. How they're able to, you know, tell stories and, you know. And as they're walking, there's a lot of walking in this film. But throughout all that walking, the script had to work. The script had to be great. And if it wasn't great, and you weren't really buying into what they were saying, I don't think it would have worked as well. So the script is excuse me, man. She traded as what? I forgot. Traded for a bottle of wine, whatever it was. Hmm. The both of them bounce off each other so well. They have such great chemistry. Well, I love this. Okay, I'm going to imagine there was a cut there. Hmm. Again, the dialogue is like planned out so well. Like they're going to get from here to here, and they're going to say this. Then they reach, then they reach the archway, and this is where they say, "Okay." This is where they say, "All right, that's enough." Mm. Aw. Either that's CG or that's a real good puppet. Whatever it is, it looks like a real dead dog. Surprised there's no more rats. I don't like it either. This is it's a cow farm, right? There's a cow. And then there's dead cows. I wonder if they're real cows or fake. Maybe they're CG cows. Or maybe they're real. I don't know. That looks tasty. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's probably clean. I wonder who milked the cow and left the left it there, left the milk there, left the milk in the bucket there. I wonder what's the story behind that. It is slightly convenient. Slightly convenient, but I can roll with it. Doesn't like take me out of the movie or anything, you know. Here's a great scene. This scene really shows off the power of how good the visual effects are. Wow. I applaud them. That looked fantastic. I don't know what was real, I don't know what was fake, but all I know is that was one hell of an effect. Was that fire real or was that fire fake? Looked real. Looks real. And here's the failure. Here's the downfall of Blake. Because with that moment, no, we should get him some water. With that moment, you see how good of a person he really is. Yeah. You know what? Not everybody's as nice. Now, again, if I have any problems with this movie and in the script, why would you want to save the enemy? I get it, you're a nice guy, but you're not in a war to, you know, help out the other side. You know, you're not in the war to give the other side some help, some water. So Schofield was right, or Schofield, he was right. Should have put him out of his misery. Now he has to pay the ultimate price. Because he was just too nice and made a stupid, in the moment decision Let's help out the enemy. Why? Why would you do that? Just gonna let him run away? What was his plan? I'd like to know his plan. Like after you saved him and gave him water, what were you gonna do with him? You know, what was your plan? I mean, the death is effective, and it was surprising to me at first. You know, I thought they would be able to save him, but then I realized that's a lot of blood. You know, and his face is turning surprisingly pale. So I said, nothing they're gonna be able to do to save him. I mean, the acting is again really great. And again, makes it very realistic that he's sort of he didn't remember what happened to him. Probably because his brain was put into such a state of shock that he just started to forget things. I don't know. It does feel very realistic though. I like how Schofield is able to keep his composure through all this. Again, just pure acting here, you know? One shot of pure performance. This is horrible. It's sad. Because he's really pulling it off. And that has to do with Sam Mendes' direction. I love how the music cuts. Like Thomas Newman just was in the background so subtly. But then once he passes away, everything goes silent. And you notice that. That was a really good filmmaking choice, and I really enjoyed it. And now Schofield can finally show some sort of emotion and sadness, but at the same time, he's still holding it, still holding it in. They killed it with the makeup, though. No pun intended. I don't know if that was appropriate. but it's true. Now I'm gonna guess they may have cut there. I don't know. That's got to be pretty rough. Think you guys are a little late. Yeah, was the plane. Or what was in the plane? Can't you see a body? Can't you see another body? Yeah, it was the plane. And now, Mark Strong is in the movie, and he's, everybody who pops into this film, as I said before, puts in a great performance. But they use the bigger actors, obviously, to fill in some of the slightly bigger parts. You know, so I'm assuming that was a little time jump as the camera panned. Hmm. Damn, Mark Strong is incredible. But then again, Mark Strong is great in everything he does. That guy looks like a 50 Cent Toby Kebbell. And the guy standing next to him looked like a 50 Cent, whatever the guy's name was in Amazing Spider Man 2. He played Harry Osborn. I don't even know his name. Dane DeHaan. Kind of looks like a 50 Cent Dane DeHaan. I don't really like Dane DeHaan. Don't really care for him. It's sad that he's now being he's being helped, by the Allies, but he's got to leave the body, And you can see his eyes are starting to get watery, but he doesn't completely let his emotions get the best of him. A great performance. And now he feels the complete responsibility that he has to see this mission after the end. And the thing I love about this scene is that he isn't even involved in the conversation that's happening right now. Everybody else is talking and having their back and forth, which feels great and natural, and it feels like something that would happen. But now he is like a fish out of water in a sense, because he's not with this crew, in this unit or whatever you want to call it, and he just experiences a traumatizing event. So there was a tree in the road. They had to take a detour. They went around. The thing I don't get, though, is why didn't they go around the other side where there was no mud? Is there mud on the other side? Or when they took the detour, instead of driving straight through the mud, why didn't they just drive to the right a little more, and avoid the mud? So even though I like the scene, it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. There's no reason why the driver couldn't just drive a lot more off to the right and go around the mud and stay in the grass. Unnecessary. I mean, again, the acting is good though. Like they pull it off. But of all things, if you really think about it, there's no reason they couldn't have just drove a little off to the right more, where there's absolutely no mud. What the hell? I don't know why he decided to drive through the mud. Stupid. The driver has got to be smacked upside the head. Or go around the other side where there's absolutely no mud. Why would you drive on the side where there's mud? That's pretty dumb. I like how nothing in this film is glorified except that ending part where he runs. The film is so real and impactful that way, and it makes the ending so earned. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Yes, I will. And that's basically what Blake said before. Like, you'll never make it or something like that. And he said, I will. Yeah, what would you kill cows for? Cows aren't part of the war. That score, though. Every time Thomas Newman comes into this movie and music comes in and plays a part, it's incredible. like I said yesterday during my live unboxing for the movie, a lot of people wanted Thomas Newman to win here for best original score, but he didn't. You know, he was nominated, obviously, but he didn't win. They decided to give it to Hilder for Joker, which also has a great score. I personally would have given it to John Williams, you know, for The Rise of Skywalker, but I mean, this is his 52nd Oscar nomination. You know, I know he's won 5, but the last Oscar that John Williams won was back in 1994, or was it the 95 Oscars for Schindler's List? You know, I think they could have thrown him a bone and said, you know what, you just finished the Star Wars saga. We gave you nominations for each of the sequel trilogy and each of the original trilogy. You won for the first film. How about you win for the last film? You know, that would have been pretty nice. Because they do like to give career awards, you know. But maybe that's, I don't know. I think they had a cut there as well. Like, you could kind of guess, but it is seamless for the most part. Again, I'm going to say it. You ready? You ready for me to say it? I'm going to say it. Can you guess what I'm about to say? What we're looking at right now? The the production design. The production design. It's fantastic. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. They're through a river. After rewatching this, should have definitely won best production design as well. So a little jump scare. But jump scares in war movies are so much more effective than jump scares in horror movies. You know? Because the threat in these movies are 10 times more scary. Because it's more realistic, obviously. Again, here comes Thomas Newman. You know, the great thing about the score is it's like the movie tells a story, and at the same time the score tells a story. You know? Don't waste your bullets now. I think you hit him. Yeah, that's right. Waste your bullets. This was pretty intense. I remember the first time watching this scene. when he opens that door. I was on the edge of my seat. So I didn't know what the hell happened the first time I watched that. I didn't know what the hell happened because it happened so quick. But he he shot the guy, he killed him, but in return, his helmet got shot off. I don't think he actually got shot. It was just his helmet that got blasted off, which he got lucky. He got very lucky. And in this scene too, I didn't know what the hell was going on either. You know, like I was kind of startled. Like, I was like, where is he? Do they have him captured? Like, what's the deal here? But he's actually just in the same spot. He's just at the bottom of the stairs. I mean, sure, you fell down the steps. I mean, you're gonna be a little banged up, but at the same time, you realize maybe I just lost my helmet. You know. Now let me get my gun and continue on my mission. I love that slight, gentle creep up the steps, and then we pan up and we see that. Oh, okay, he killed the guy. So this. Oh, the score. Oh, gives me chills. Make sure we're good. Yeah, totally gives me chills. And again, I would imagine that half of this is practical, but you never know. I mean, I don't know. You don't know what's in effect, and you don't know what's real. That's the big thing. The score is fantastic. This music is out of this world. It's like euphoric. No, man. The set decoration is something else. This is one of the best pieces of music from the whole movie. Terrific score. For some reason, I thought to brush my teeth to this music. I think that I think that'll be pretty cool. Again, this random this bodies. So he realizes he's close, like close to where he needs to be. I love the color scheme in this scene. Look at that. Watching that in 4K is like jaw dropping. It's good he found a little escape in a way. And he realizes someone's staying here. This chick is like instantly likable, you know? Not just because of her situation. You feel bad for her, but at the same time, like, it's the way that she's acting. The way that she comes over and kind of helps him. Oh, what if she just snapped his neck? Oh man, that would be not good. Cue the baby. I wonder if that baby didn't start crying. I wonder if they would have. Huh. I don't know. I mean, I could imagine she's lonely. She should name her. When she gets older, she's gonna say, what is she gonna say? Hey, I don't know. You know? Her first name is I. Her middle name is Don't, and her last name is No. She can't eat that, but I can. She needs milk. Cue the milk. This also kind of makes it feel like a play. A little bit. Because of the milk. How the milk came in before. Kind of coincidentally. You know. Conveniently. And now we need it. So there are very minimal conveniences in this movie. Well, I'm surprised that baby didn't fall asleep. That was pretty good. I don't understand what he said, but it was pretty good. I don't think he understands what that means. So he knows that. Yeah. That also, like I said, did kind of feel like a play almost, like a minor detour. But that scene is a good scene, and it mainly sets up what we kind of find out at the end of the movie. So it does pay off. In a big way, I would say. So now we're back into it. Mm. Somebody had a little too much to drink. The other great thing about the score is that it syncs up. Excuse me. It syncs up so well with the actual film and imagery, you know. Which is why I think it got all those nominations. It's just so well made, you know, such a well made movie. Uh-oh. It's a good thing that guy was drunk. Uh-oh. Here's another great testament to the directing. Oh, the score here is fantastic. This might be my favorite score of the whole film. This piece of music. The horns come in. Right here. Oh yeah, I love that. Bum ba-dum 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 ba-dum. I've been humming that all day. Bum ba-dum. There we go. Ba-dum 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 ba-dum. Dum ba-dum ba-da ba-dum ba-da 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 ba-da. I love it. 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 And it's perfect because it stops when he hits the water, you know? It's just incredible. Now he's got to survive the damn water. Wow. Can't wait to see how they made this. Because I can't imagine. Oh boy. Bad time to turn around, pal. He's lucky he didn't really smash his head off that rock. Damn, that had to have been digital. There was probably a cut there, but I mean, it was again seamless. You know, that's where the digital effects they blend in so well. See, he's lucky he's not gonna get the swimmer's ear or drown. It's pretty nice how they did that. I don't know if they just sprinkled all those petals in the river or how they did it, but it's visually stunning. Beautiful. It's like a painting. I'd hang that on my wall. Nature is a very beautiful thing. More bodies. I remember another movie. I don't remember what it was, but it had a similar scene where somebody had to swim over the bodies or something. Something like that. I know in Alice in Wonderland she has to skip over the severed heads, but I think it's another movie. Well, this guy's got to be at his wit's end. Let's add some sad music. I don't know if that set the set the mood or set the tone or what it did. But in all honesty and seriousness, I think it was probably a smart choice to go silent here. You know, no score, just the sound of nature. You know, and peace. Like finally, he's able to have a peaceful moment. You know. Now I'd guess there was a cut there, but I don't know. Maybe not. You know, who knows? I don't have a cough. Don't worry. It's just dust or something. I don't know. Well, pal, you're real lucky. You made it. They're singing for you and everything. The guy's got a pretty eerie voice. I like how he sings it. Very kind of eerie. How he hits the notes, it's very effective. It was so good they used it for the damn trailer. I wonder how much this guy got paid just to sing. This guy's poor Schofield. I'd applaud that. Thought I heard something. That was good. He just can't even talk right now. He thinks he lost all hope. Second wave. He's got energy now. Again, he's able to find that motivation. I love that. I love that message that the human spirit can push on. You know, through anything really, and the impossible. And the music. Once the camera rises and we see what he has to do and how far he has to go, and just what just it's just so impactful. It's almost chill-inducing. And it's also so well done because you know he's here now. He's at the place that he's set out to go to the whole film. Now all you gotta do is find this guy. There's so many people here. He don't care. Again, that score. Maybe the most powerful moment of music in the whole film. And rightfully so, like this is it. Mm. He knows something's up. His acting in this scene is so good. And that score is also just top notch. Like this scene is pure filmmaking. Can't do that. Damn. I love this. He's like, you know what? I gotta run. I gotta get up there, and I just gotta get my straightaway. Oh man, this is terrific. This is what the movie built to. And it's spectacular. Totally chill inducing. I take my hat off. Yeah, you could tell that this guy's like obsessed with war. It seems, and after he reads that, he realizes, army command. So he made the right decision. Seems like it's Benedict Cumberbatch totally makes this statement in this movie, and just from that very minimal time we have with him, he makes such an impact. And we see what kind of person he is. We see what kind of person he is inside and out. So there you go. You did it. He did his mission, and I think it was pretty damn compelling journey to get there. Hmm. Damn. I mean, if you think about it, the trailers kind of like if you see the trailers of this movie, kind of gives it away. Doesn't leave many surprises. Hmm. Damn, it's pretty graphic. I'm pretty sure this movie was nominated for makeup and hairstyling because they had to give every single one of these guys their injuries. Hell of a sound mix, though. I'll tell you that. Yes, that's right. I said hell of a sound mix. How often do you hear that? Not often. Or maybe you do. Who knows? I know I don't. Damn. Hmm. He does kind of look like him. It was kind of a, I don't know, it was kind of convenient that he just found him like that, but yeah, I can roll with it. Seemed like it probably should have been more difficult to find him, but who knows? I could see this movie becoming a Broadway show, like a Broadway play. I could see that happening. Like Warhorse. Warhorse was a Broadway show, right? I could see them adapting this into a Broadway show. I don't know, just kind of feels like that. Like Fences or Doubt. That was nice. This poor guy's been through a hell of a lot within 24 hours. there's the tree of life. This almost feels euphoric. Just I don't know why. Just the music and him walking towards this tree, this very bare tree. It's satisfying for some reason, you know, because the movie starts and he's sleeping at a tree, sitting at a tree, basically just like this, you know. Now he's at a tree again, you know. Movie's gonna start with him at a tree. Movie's gonna end with him at a tree. So I like that. It gives it like a bookend, you know. I don't know. I think it's very well made, very well rounded film. It's come full circle almost. And now we see this guy's got a family. Come home to us. Now you see now you see why that scene with the woman and the infant is so impactful. And why he decided to give up all his food and the milk. And it hits you. It is a gut punch. And it cuts to black. Not even a fade, just a cut. For Lance Corporal Alfred H. Mendez, 1st Battalion King's Royal Rifle Corps, who told us the stories. What a movie. What a movie. That's it, guys. That's 1917. Hope you guys enjoyed this watch along. I had a great time sitting here talking about it, you know, watching it with you guys. The score, I mean, Thomas Newman's music is fantastic. But, oh, Roger Deakins, you're the man. Oof. That was something else. A visual achievement. This movie is achievement. It is a filmmaking achievement. It's great. I loved it. It's a great movie. 4.5 out of 5. You know, doesn't get a 5 because of, you know, throughout I did mention a couple things, you know, I mean, not many, but there are certain things here and there that are like a little convenient, maybe. Other than that, great film. Solid film. Love it. Yeah, guys, definitely comment your thoughts down below. What'd you think about this one? Are you happy that we've got a time clock? You know, now that you guys can have an easier way of syncing up, watching along. So yeah, I thought, you know, how am I going to do this? How am I going to be able to get some kind of a time clock? You know, I don't have the technology to do it, but then I said, you know what? Yes, I kind of do. So I'm rigging the system 100% right now. But I'm doing it, and I'm doing it for you guys because I want to create more content, different content that I've done on this channel, and I think this is different, and I think it's good, and I think it works. Now we're watching movies together, you know? Man, what's the next one going to be? Not 100%. I could probably confirm a week today around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll probably be doing a live watch along for Star Wars Rise of Skywalker. But other than that, I'm not sure if there's going to be one on Thursday and or Friday. I don't know. We'll see. But definitely join me tomorrow for Quickie Wednesday Live around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be talking about the thing that came out in the news and is resurfaced. Iron Man 3 versus Thor: The Dark World. We are going to talk about that tomorrow. So that'll be fun. Probably going to rewatch those movies tonight. Talk about that tomorrow. So, it'll be a good time. But yeah, other than that, that's what we got going on. Guys, thanks so much for watching Kaiblade 13 Unbelievable Montages. I think we had TFZ Gaming also popping in the live chat. Eric McGregor, all you guys, thanks so much for popping in. And yeah, guys, that's about it for me. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Like it up, and that's about it for me. So thanks, guys, for watching, and until next time, over and out.